Today the title of my video is why I love my size. So this is a statement that not many people will want to say, or because as women I find that we're always so hard on ourselves and have a trouble loving our bodies and always have these things that about our bodies that we don't like. And so to say that we love our size is something that a lot of us might be either working on or struggle to believe. But before we get into that, if you are on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel where all my content is lots of self-love topics, lots of yoga, meditations, affirmation work, crystals, all that kind of fun, magical, mystic stuff. So if you are on there, please go on and click the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications. Would love to have you on there. So why I love my size. So going back to recognizing that we all have different we all come in different shapes and sizes, right? And that we see unrealistic images of beauty everywhere, right? The social media that you see often portrays a woman of a certain size, and that is what you strive to be because that is what you see, right? And then also, recognizing that we all do come in different shapes and sizes, and that doesn't make us right or wrong in the size that we are in. And so I try to I've done a lot of work around this on accepting my body in the state that it's in at this moment. Doesn't mean that I don't want to change things about my body, but learning to love your body in this moment, to just to imagine for a minute, like if you are trying to work on, like, let's say you do want to be a smaller size, which is fine, but if you hate your body that the moment you're in right now, how hard do you think that's going to be to change that if you're constantly being so hard on yourself and having that kind of hate for your body, right? So this kind of moves into my second way of why I love my size, is that practicing self-talk. So I actually do a group in my in the school that I work at, and today we spoke about this very thing, on how important self-talk is, and all the research that's been done on how if we're able to change the way that we speak about ourselves, that in turn we're actually going to feel differently and think differently about ourselves. So super important topic and super important thing to instill in our youth too, is setting themselves up to being like, you know what, every morning let's make a plan to say something good about yourself as you look at yourself in the mirror when you're getting ready for the day. So there's lots of fun YouTube videos out there on, like, that little girl that's that little blonde girl that's standing in front of the mirror, and she's like, my house is amazing, I am amazing, I like my car, I like my house, I like my stuff, and like she's just so positive and radiates this big bright light that not many of us get to say that we do that, right? We're always like, oh, my hair looks gross today, oh, I look so tired. Like, we focus on the negative, which then sets us up for probably a horrible day. So my challenge to you guys is, if you are having to work on loving your size or your body, to start those positive things in your morning, to look yourself in the mirror and find something that you can like about yourself. And if there isn't, then start to even say those things that you might be thinking of, like, oh, I hate my hair, it's so fine and thin. I could turn around and say, I love my blonde hair and I love that I have hair. like we can always turn things around into the positive, right? So being able to do that is super important. And then I guess the other thing that I like to do to kind of reaffirm the whole loving your size is not to set specific weight goals. I know that's hard because I know that's what it's been ingrained in our brains, of that's how we do things, is it's always like a number on the scale is what we should be aiming towards. I think my focus has been, I don't have weight loss goals anymore. I don't have size goals. My goals are based upon my strength, and maybe it's that I couldn't do I couldn't do 5 push-ups this week, but next week I can, or 10, or whatever your number is. So maybe finding non-specific health and fitness goals that are not size related. Setting those goals that are more like, I couldn't hold downward facing dog for 5 breaths 2 years ago. Now I can. Or, just so like working on increasing your flexibility and having those things as your goals. Like one day I would like to do a headstand. So these are the things that I can do for my health and my fitness in order for me to one day to be able to do that. So I think that's another important part about loving yourself at any size, is to recognize that maybe we're thinking wrong in what we need to be focusing on. Maybe we need to be focusing on specific fitness goals rather than size goals, inches goals, number on the scale goals. Maybe it's all about feeling good and progressing in a way that's not focusing on those things that are going to end up sabotaging us and making us feel worse at the end of the day, right? So yeah, those are kind of my 3 things that I like to focus on for loving my body at its size. And I really try to help empower women to love themselves exactly as they are in this moment. And a lot of that on my personal journey has kind of come to the surface because of size, because size has always been something that I've worked so hard to try and correct, thinking that there was something wrong with me because I was the size I was. Not saying this to feel like you need to say, oh, you're beautiful the way you are. I know that now, but I didn't before. And I think I just want people who might be feeling that way, of that they can only start living life and they can only start enjoying life when they have done those size related goals. Live your life now and still move your body, still feed your body those good things, still have those goals in your mind, but try not to focus on them so much. just because I love you guys and I want you to be able to live life now, not waiting for a certain number or stuff like that you can love your body at whatever size it is. Hey, I don't know who it is. Sometimes it doesn't tell me. It says Facebook user says hi. This is what it shows up. Hello, person. Yes, so those are kind of my 3 things. So my challenge to you would be to start to set those goals that are related to health and fitness goals, like I was saying, or the positive self-talk is huge. And then just not comparing yourself to those around you or those things that you're seeing on social media that make you feel like you have to be a certain size or a certain strength or a certain type of muscle development in order to be happy. Just because I love you guys and I want us to love our imperfectly perfect selves just as we are. So I do have another call that I have to jump on. So before I head out, I wanted to do a couple things. This is out. My book that says that it's launching January 2021 actually has launched already. I will have them put a link in the description, but if you go to my personal page, you can get the link. These are available to order now. I also have some in my shop. This is a self-love journal that takes you through different prompts to work on your mindset, your confidence, your boundaries, forgiveness, self-love, creativity, while working towards your dreams and goals. So this journal is just under 100 pages and it's available now. So that is super exciting, that I'm so excited about. And then another thing that I will mention is, if you are not already in my group, I have a free group called Imperfectly Perfect You, and it is a group of women who are empowering each other to love their imperfectly perfect selves. We work on lots of journaling, meditations, yoga practices, crystals, cards, affirmations, all those lovely things. And we're just a safe community to empower each other to do those things. So link is in the description if you are interested in joining us there. And yeah, I won't go into anything else, but I just wanted to stop in here and just give you guys a little bit of insight into how I can say that I love my size. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you again soon. Bye.